why it's important to use organic products, how to use organic products. All the time we educate them different ways. We make blogs, we make this ebook, we sell the future, we upload on the Amazon and everybody can download it and read it. It's short one, but it's very important because this is some of the things that we from us to them, our knowledge about the yarn, about the cotton, how the process is happening, the supply chain, the farmers, the field, the cotton flower, all these details, which is very important for our clients to understand the sustainability, and then they have to explain to the end customer.
Hi everyone, welcome to Now Boarding, a travel podcast by me, Payal Nair. This show aims at creating awareness about ecotourism, sustainable tourism, responsible travel, and a lot more. We will cover stories and journeys of people who are ecotourism specialists and those who are leaders in their field. We will also be talking to people who have had unique travel experiences, remarkable conceptual places to stay, unexplored cultures, and ancient histories of various towns and cities around the world. Join me in this journey of knowing more about travel. Get inspired to see the world and discover your inner self. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Now Boarding episode. Today I am joined by Deyan Angeloev. I hope I got that right. We shall find
correct,
out after
Angela.
the introduction. Deyan is the founder of Organic Textile, which is a European printing company that is making waves in personalized clothing, advertising, and in corporate apparel. What sets Organic Textile apart is their unwavering commitment to ethics and sustainability, and also the fact that they are one of the few North American suppliers who are boasting the coveted Global Organic Textile Standard certification. And they have offices in both the US as well as in Bulgaria. So thank you so much for joining me today, Deyan. And I do apologize again for not, after having put it in my head a few times, I still could not pronounce your last name correctly. I am so
No,
apologetic.
no, it's okay. It's okay. You can working with we can pronounce only my first name. It's gonna be much more easy.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. The intention was there. So I think that's the most important thing. Let's start by trying to understand from you what was the catalyst for you founding Organic Tea Star, and what is your background that actually led you into the direction of sustainability?
oh, okay. I gonna back a very 90s. My education, my PhD is, let's say, is marketing, advertisement, and public. And on 1996, I started working on the field of branded merch industry. In the latest 90s, 1998, 1999, we joined a different campaigns for recycling the plastic bottles in my country, Bulgaria, and I saw that the people are not ready yet for this thinking of recycling. The campaign was good, great. We have a great interest, but they wasn't ready. I mean, in to start recycling, to collecting and thinking for the future. Yeah, for one purpose, yeah, they can do that, but in the end, it's not. They are not ready. And because I was traveling a lot in EU countries, and I see how the people are acting about the wasting garbage, what they're doing with the clothes, with water, all that kind of things. And I try to thinking how I can change that in my country. And then in at the beginning of 2004, I started working on textile industry. I established my company at that time, and I was focusing on textile. In 2010, the on Bulgarian market, I met with one company that it's providing sustainable products, and I said, okay, this is great thing. I have to start working with them. And then again, I facing the wall. there is no interest of the people, but I didn't give up. I say, okay, I'm gonna teach them what it is. And then I start my fight with, I say fight, but it's real fight, to
Yeah.
explaining why it's important and why you have to use organic certified products for only, not only for your body, but for environment, for everything. It's why this is important. And when I started this campaign in 2014, 2015, then I understand that the market in North America is far behind the European market. And I think, and I told myself, okay, why not start teaching them the same thing that I teach them in my country? And then I started bringing my knowledge, my experience in the North American market, and we create the ebook, We Sell the Future, where we telling them, explaining what is sustainability, what is organic, why it's important, and why we have to leave a future for our kids and the kids for after that, how to protect the planet, and all these kind of things, why they are important. It's a lot of things. It's let's say it's hard, but it's very, I enjoying doing that.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure. Because to try and change someone's mindset, and this is not one individual, this is like a whole community of people. If you're trying to change their
Yep.
mindset, then it can be challenging, because you have to try and make them understand how, if they do not focus on sustainable practices, then how it's going to lead to a devastation of different kinds. So, yeah, no, completely. I can understand how challenging it must have been for you. So, how do you, just a little bit about the kind of sustainable practices that you do follow at the Organic Tea Star production process, and also, how do you ensure the integrity of your eco-friendly materials that you use? And just talk me through the process.
Okay, the process is all the supply chain that going the, let's say, the apparel is GOT certified, Global Organic Textile Standard. All the people that in that chain are certified, and we know that from where the product come, what the process go, and everyone which are involved from that is certified, and we know that the product is 100% organic because we have a transaction certificate for production. We know the people, and after that, when we received in our warehouse, we have special section that is GOT certified. Every year confirm that we followed all the practice, all the requirements of printing is also one of our process. It's also certified. All the inks that we're using is GOT certified. It doesn't matter it's plastic or water-based, but they are also certified by even a new version of GOT 7.0. The wastewater, we clean the water when they go. All the waste that we have is also recycled. We give it to factory that recycle the plastics when we have the plastic bags, or we're using a bag produced from corn or potatoes if we want to wrap or package our products. Sometimes we're using a tags made from waste cotton, not from paper. If we're using boxes, cartons, we're using cartons with FSification. Everything that we're doing in our process, we want and we have to be sure that it's certified. And we know that in the end, everything is secure. And we don't have any problem with to protect the environment.
Where is your production? In which part of Bulgaria?
In the capital, in Sofia.
Okay.
This is the main one, and we have another partner which is outside of Sofia. He's working only with us. We have a contract under the GOTS approval, but this is for only for the big orders, like 1,000 pieces. We're using this partner, and all his process is also certified, and we have no problem with that.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because it's important for you to, and the fact that you have a partner means the partner is also aware of good practices.
Mhm.
And
Yes,
that's how you create this chain of impact. So, yeah,
correctly.
that's quite interesting. So, what's your vision for the future of sustainable textile printing?
Okay, I would like. Oh, it's tough question. In Europe, I think there's gonna be more demand of the people to be certified and increasing the numbers of the people which will be sustainable and looking for organic apparel with certification. With certification, I always say certification because organic without certification, it's not organic. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
this is, let's say the truth. But in Europe, this is going to be a very increasing and demand condition for the States. To be honest, at the moment, we are the only one in the States that bring 100% certified organic apparel and decoration services. In the States, at the moment, there is no any decoration company with certification using God's ink. It's true. And they confess that. There is no company bringing that apparel to the States as we are doing that. And that's why at the moment we have a great demand of companies. They want to turn to the sustainability, but they don't have any options. Sometimes when they're asking for a quote from us, they say, okay, the price is a little higher. And I say, yes, if you compare them with regular cotton, yes, a little bit higher. But when you're thinking in the future, this product is long lasting than just regular
cotton.
t-shirt or regular cotton. And it's good for your skin, good for your environment, and good can show to the rest of the world that you're thinking green, you think sustainable, and your employees understand that the company is thinking for them and for the environment too. It's a long process. To be honest, it's gonna take not months, not weeks, but years, at least 5 years. But
Yeah, or in it to see it all the way through. You've come this
yeah,
far, so yeah, I'm sure. What about the customers? How do you think, what are some of the practices to educate them about sustainable fashion and also to encourage them to be more mindful in the consumption and the kind of fashion that they buy? Are there any processes in place? Is there something that you're doing to try and make that difference when it comes to customers?
yes, we have a lot of different steps and processes that we're doing with them. Some of the processes are workshop and webinars where we educate them what is sustainable, how this process is going, how it's happening, how it's made it, and why it's important. We also teaching them how to sell the organic products, why it's important to use organic products. In our website, when our wholesale have the registration, then there is a few questions that he have to go through before he placed the order. One of the question is, for example, do you know what is sustainability? Do you know what is organic? What purpose they want to order? Why it's important to use organic products? How to use organic products? All the time we educate them different ways. We make blogs, we make this ebook, we sell the future, we upload on the Amazon and everybody can download it and read it. It's short one, but it's very important because this is some of the things that we from us to them, our knowledge about the yarn, about the cotton, how the process is happening, the supply chain, the farmers, the field, the cotton flower, all these details, which is very important for our clients to understand the sustainability, and then they have to explain to the end customer.
Yeah.
And also we're thinking the next step is because, for example, in the States, every year it's sold like 2 billions of t-shirts. 2 billions.
2 billion.
Only t-shirts. Yep. Because this is kind of mentality about every event, e- everything that happened, they produce a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
when
they're
you
making
say it, then it sounds odd that, yeah, but you're absolutely
yeah, I know.
every single
Yeah, it's
event, it's the t-shirt with the logo on it of the
uh-huh.
company or the, yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah. So you were saying?
Yes. And that's why we would like, because most of the t-shirt finish on the landfill. And the regular t-shirt, it's not disposable. That's why they make a campaign for recycling the t-shirt, using them, taking the yarn and producing something like they call recycled t-shirt. But it's the same t-shirt. It's the same petrol t-shirt with the microfibers, poison inside, but it's the same t-shirt. That's why one of my goals is that to start selling more organic t-shirts, like 1 million, 2 million t-shirts or organic apparel on the North American market. And then we're going to start campaign that we can collect back the organic t-shirt, recycle, produce a tote bag or to do something else to give them a second life and to bring them on the market again. And this is which very important because they're not going to finish on a landfill, but they're going to finish in the hand of the people again, and they're going to reuse it and use it again. And then when they dropped on the end of the day, they drop it on the landfill, then we will know that they finish disposable and going to the soil, give the food for the next cotton or for something else. But
Yeah.
it's not going to make no dirt, but let's say it's not going to make something worse for the environment.
Environment. Yeah, correct.
Mhm.
Do you have any partners in the US who are helping with production and who have certifications? No, you don't. So is
No,
that
not at the
something,
moment.
not at the moment, but is that also a future goal? Because I'm assuming that your biggest, the country that you supply to the most is the US. Am I correct?
Yes, let's say Europe is the biggest one, but probably till the end of the year, the States will be the big States and Canada will
Okay.
be the biggest countries. No, we don't have any partners in the moment, and this is one of our goals to find a partner because we want to bring our in the States, and we want to find a certified partners that can using their
Forward.
services.
Yeah, yeah. They can just,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but to be honest, the thing that we discover is very expensive to be certified in the States. And because at the moment there is no that such a big demand of sustainable and organic product, the companies still don't want to be certified. Because if they invest this like a 50,000, 80,000, $100,000 for certification, because they have to change a lot of things, they don't see how they're gonna return back this investment in on the long term period. And that's why we're still doing our decoration services and all the other services in Bulgaria.
So when you say decoration service, what are those?
There are 3 decoration services which are approved and certified. These are screen printing, embroidery, and DTG, direct to garment. These are only 3 services which we are certified to we can do on organic apparel.
In terms of employment, are you what? Because you said your production is in Sofia and you've got like outside of Sofia as well. What
Mhm.
kind of, so obviously everybody who, the production team is, they're not all certified, right? The people who are employed in the production setup, the ones who are actually working on it, are they all certified?
Yes,
They're
yes.
all certified.
Everything is certified. Yeah.
Okay.
Every year we go through the process of certification. All the contracts of the people that is working have to be presented. All the people which are working at the moment go through the course of how to work with God's inks, of the process of certification, how to act, how to separate the production, how to clean everything. Every year, this is the process. We have the protocols, the goods coming in and the goods coming out.
Yeah.
Hangover, all kind of, every year we're doing that, and all the people are certified.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, no, that's, I think, amazing. The fact that it's not easy to get that certification, and you,
No, not at all.
as you mentioned earlier, and the fact that you have, and you ensure that every year you're able to fulfill all the compliances in order to be able
Yep.
to be certified. I think that's commendable. So obviously your goal is to ensure that sustainability is the prime focus in all your production. What kind of advice would you give other companies who are looking to adopt more sustainable practices but are not really at the level, or they're finding that there are certain barriers for them? With your experience, what kind of advice would you offer to these companies?
I can say that in the beginning it's hard, but after that, after all the process, and when you commit on that, you will see that it's very satisfying, and you're gonna see how the people are reacting when you start explaining and showing how you're deeply involved on that. Also, advice is that don't give up, keep going, and it's gonna happen. But this is the path of everyone in the future. We have to go on that path, and we have to follow that path of sustainability, because we are here at the moment, but we have kids, and after that, the kids, they're gonna have their kids, and we need to leave this planet for them. We have to this movement have to start from us, and that's why I say, don't give up, go through this process. You're gonna understand that it's not very scary. And after that, they're gonna feel better. And they're gonna start thinking they're gonna start thinking about the planet. They're gonna see the future after that. I'm always teaching them about fast fashion, because this is one of the cancer of our society, because these clothes are just junk, very fancy junk, let's say, but sustainable clothes are something that is long lasting. And every day, I'm always wearing sustainable. At the moment, this is sustainable t-shirt, organic. My kids is, when they have time, they always wearing organic product, because we have all kind of products, not only t-shirts. We have everything. Let's say yeah, it is organic, and the organic products are not boring. It can be fashion, can be interesting, and we follow the fashion trend. The colors, every year we have a very fashion colors, fashion design styles, and everything. That's why if you go to that path, yet in the beginning it's hard, but then you're gonna be satisfied of the results. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Keep going.
Absolutely. You have to keep going if you want to, if you believe in it. I think it's important to believe in it. And if you believe in it, there is no reason for you to not keep going. And in what you have done, and the fact that you have created world, and the fact that you are now available everywhere in Europe and also in the States. And what was very fascinating to hear, how you created that ebook, and you made sure that it was available on Amazon for people to be able to, for themselves, and you probably broke it down into simplified language so that people could understand what are the practices and how it's possible to do. So if you can spread the word, and if you can showcase your product, then I'm sure others can take a leaf out of your page and also try and do exactly the same. So I think it's one leading the other leading the other, and that's how the movement starts, really. And you have
Yeah.
pioneered the movement, and that's incredible. And which part are you available all over Spain? Are you an online? How does it work? Do you retail, or are you just an online store?
It's no, it's only for the wholesale, for
Okay.
the corporate need. The people can the wholesale they can have registration in our website, or they can send what they're looking for. Then we will check the inventory and send them. For example, we send them the quote with the pricing and everything, and we do also fulfillment for our clients. US North American clients. What I mean that we sourcing all the products here in Bulgaria, and then we are shipping individually or worldwide. North America, Europe, India, UK, Australia. The last call that I have just before this one, they want to Brasilia, Japan, everywhere, worldwide. We have no limits.
No, which
We,
is good. Spread the
yeah,
good word, spread the good
yeah,
product, spread sustainability. I think that is the key. Yeah, no, and
yeah.
clearly not
We have.
happening.
Yeah, and we have story behind, we have a different story behind some of the products. For example, the Tiger collection is the story behind that is for five, I think 5 years, 40,000 farmers were paid to not plant any seeds on their field. And because of that, the fields was between the habitats of the tigers in India. And because they didn't plant anything for few years, they restored the biodiversity and the habitats of the tiger because they're moving between the fields. And now they start planting the cotton, but organic cotton without any chemicals, any pesticides. The soil is clean and the tiger is living there without any problem. And that's why the project was made with cooperation with and that's why the collection is called Tiger Collection. It's organic again, 100% certified.
Any other stories? Any other stories that helped you?
Yeah, we have another one. It's made it in Tanzania, traceable labeling in Africa, supporting the community there. Some of the money that we that are given for production, they investing in the local grocery store for the workers and helping them to raising the kids, not the kids working in the factory, just raising the kids to have enough food. It's always we try to make some stories behind our product because it's important from one end to help the people that are producing your products, and from the other hand, the people buying your product investing in the production and helping the people making this good. It's a win. We're trying to make a win-win situation.
That's incredible. It's been so
Yeah,
lovely talking to you, Dayan. Thank you so
thank you.
much. And
Thank you.
I think the kind of work that you're doing is absolutely incredible. And I'm hoping that people on who tune in, whether it's, the podcast or whether they watch the conversation on YouTube, I hope somewhere there is an impact, because I think your voice and the kind of work that you're doing is imperative in today's times. And I think it's only going to take things forward. I just, it's all power to you. And
Yeah,
I've really enjoyed listening to all especially your, the kind of
oh,
impact that you're creating, and how you're not allowing anything to be not organic or not sustainable. You're ensuring that. And I think that is so important, and such an important message there. And I hope there are more people like you, and there are people who follow what you're doing, so that we're able to create a much better environment that we live in. Thank you so much.
yeah, this is my goal. If we involve so many people, then we can make this change.
And you are a true
Thank
change
you.
maker. Thank you so much, Deha. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Now Boarding, a travel podcast. Check out other episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever else you listen to podcasts. And of course, don't forget to share your thoughts with us. Stay tuned for more exciting episodes only on Now Boarding, a travel podcast.